What's up?
Ooh.
What's up? Good, good. Obviously, your characters, Sarah and Miles, are inspired sort of by Law and Order. So I'm curious, prior to taking on these roles, were you, Lisa and Sullivan, were you fans of Law and Order? Did you rewatch some of those episodes as part of your research for this one?
Yeah, I mean, how could you not? I did rewatch some of, Mariska. There's no one better than her.
Mm.
And I did rewatch some of her episodes of Law and Order. Yeah, just like trying to embody the confidence of a lady detective. I think everybody should meditate on that. Because if you have the confidence of a lady detective,
Anything is
you can do anything.
possible. I too reflected on being a lady detective, but in a male detective body, because I feel like the lady detective brings, frankly, more pizzazz, more
Mm.
panache, and more knowledge and know-how.
But here's what I'm wondering though, and maybe this is a question for Charles, you, but I'll ask you this anyway. Is the intention, to pay homage to Law and Order or to kind of sort of poke fun at Law and Order, to kind of point out the unrealistic, silly aspects of Law and Order?
I think both.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of respect paid to Law and Order and its staying power. You have to give it the respect. It's been around for like 20 plus years, and millions of people tune in. But then also, making it like acknowledging that it is a procedural and there is a formula and people are kind of playing into archetypes. And
Yeah.
so using that to turn it on its head.
Yeah, it makes it kind of the perfect show to do that with. I think it's a celebration of that
Yeah.
kind of TV,
Hmm.
but because it is so, you know, procedural and it follows its pattern, it's the perfect one to play with.
Hmm.
Awesome. Now we're not gonna spill spoilers here, of course, but from the episodes I've seen, Sarah and Miles start out in tandem. They think each other's thoughts, they finish each other's sentences, but later on, there's a bit of cracks on that wall. How would you describe the evolution of Sarah and Miles' partnership throughout this show?
I think Miles is looking for. He's like, what else is there in this world that could interest me and give me joy?
And Sarah's just happy working with Miles. Is that too much to ask to have a partner that wants to work with her? Hmm. Hmm.
This was like the central conflict is Sarah, doubling down and me being like, I don't know, something's feeling weird.
Literally us on set. You want to go for drinks after work? You want to get lunch? Want to hang out this weekend? He's like, I have actually
Let me
different
let
friends
me
in a,
look at my
in a
date
whole
book.
kind of site.
I love it. Your dynamic is so awesome. Now, I don't know whether or not comedy is part of your background, but I apologize for my ignorance. But when acting alongside comedy geniuses like Jimmy and Ronnie on the set in between takes, did you guys crack up a lot? And how do you guys keep a straight face? Did you guys burst out laughing and have to do several takes?
Just look, after this interview's done, go Google Lisa Gilroy,
No.
and you'll
Hmm.
see a lot of that laugh out loud, pee your pants comedy that millions of people around the world love. So Lisa is 100% in that category. So the question is really directed at me because I'm not a comedian in any respect. It was amazing working with Jimmy, Ronnie, and Lisa because they any line, any scenario, they know like where the funny bone is.
I have to disagree with you because you are also one of the funniest people I've ever worked with, and it's a crime that actually just makes me mad that that's not even your background in acting is from comedy, and that you're just also this funny. It makes me actually a little upset. Next question. But no, I think like our characters, we have to us doubling down on being serious and keeping a straight face is what allows their characters to be so funny.
Right.
So knowing that the end goal is going to make everything funnier makes it easier to stay calm. Because if you laugh, then you just ruin something that was actually really funny. And
Mhm.
I could just never forgive myself for doing that.
All right, Sullivan and Lisa, the comedian, thank you so much for talking to me and congratulations.